Okay, it seems to be working now. I hope. Hello there, it's been a minute since I recorded anything or really did any sort of laddering in game, and the main reason is I've been sick. I think I've been down with some COVID stuff last week. I was really out of it. But I wanted to make a video today, and I wanted to discuss this team, which I'm going to ladder with as well. And this is a team which I used to get my first tournament victory ever. Small online tournaments, nothing serious, but 20 some people playing, 22 maybe. But it was a very nice run, I think. I had some good matches, and I didn't lose a single game, a single set all day. So we we had a nice run with this team, and the team is built by Mr. NeilVGC. Originally, I took the team from him. I made some changes to it. I changed some of the EV spreads, some of the IVs to match more of my tastes, and some of the lessons that he learned. He also won larger tournaments than MSS, I think, or something like that, with this team. So it has proven a success already, and I took it to this smaller online tournament. I went 5-0 in the Swiss, and I was able to win out in the top cut as well, which was really nice, especially considering I had a rough time last week when I was almost there, made it to the finals through some good luck in my matchups as well, but then actually managed to lose that one. But so now I actually won this tournament, so that was nice. The run itself, not too much to say. I didn't take any notes. I was being very casual about it, and playing mostly from the sofa and a bit of it in my son's bed as I was putting him to sleep. But the run itself was nice. I lost the very first game of the first set of the night, and I really hate when that happens, because I don't like going into a tournament with a loss in the first round. But I was up against Spam, and in game one, usually when I'm playing against somebody I don't know, somebody I haven't played before, or somebody who's of completely unknown skill to me, I will usually try to make safe plays and not too many hard reads, and that really did not pay off in the first game. It was actually Spam, sort of a hybrid team. He also had a Tailwind version there too, and also, sounds crazy, but he also had Chen Pao Dragapult on the team. It's a very, very tricky team to lead against. The idea with the team, because the reason why I picked it up with my team was that it really dunks on Tailwind, which is nice, and that's in part because of Kingambit and Iron Hands. So you lead those two against, for example, Tornadoes and Urshifu, and then you fake out the Urshifu turn 1 while you sword stance with the Kingambit. Then turn 2 you can Terastallize it to Dragon type, take whatever attack from Urshifu, and then double KO him with Counter Out Lead and Wild Charge. So that's like the idea, and you win from there. And I tried doing that, but my opponent led the Spam stuff instead, and he read me pretty hard game one, and so I lost that one. But then I sort of tried to pick myself up, and I won out in that game. And in the next round, I played against more standard Tailwind stuff with like Urshifu and Flattermane and stuff like that, and won pretty handily. The team is very good into Tailwind, so that's nice. Round 3 I played against Salamon's Tailwind, and won that one as well. Round 4 against like 2-2-2 Doso stuff, managed to win that one as well. Against Rayquaza Kingdom, a pretty known online grinder. I've seen it in many tournaments. Round 5 I played against another player with a balanced team, but he had Dragapult on the squad as well, but he still had Heatran and Iron Hands and Furry Giraffe and Amoonguss on his squad. So very close game, but I managed to win that one. And then in the semi-finals, I took my second game loss of the day. I lost against another Tailwind team. No, sorry, this was in the semi-finals. The quarterfinals I won quite handily. This was a Tailwind team with Landorus Incarnate, which was actually a bit of a hassle to handle, but I managed to handle it with Kingambit and some careful play with Sucker Punch and so on. I was able to actually, like, once Landorus Incarnate went down, I was able to make just completely safe plays and didn't really have to make any reads, which was really nice. And the matchup was so in my favor because he had Tornadoes and he's an Arcanine and Earthly Water, Rillaboom, Goldengo, and Landorus. So once Landorus was out of the picture, it was smooth sailing. Then in the semi-finals, I faced another Balanced team, and I took my first loss, my second game loss of the day in the first game there. I'm sort of shaken by that because I was up 4-2. He was down to his own Kingambit, which didn't have Sword Stance. It had Iron Hand and Assurance instead of over Counter Clean. And he also had his Urshifu Rapid Strike. But I couldn't close it out because he dealt so much damage to me with Aqua Jet and Assurance, so he just KO'd all of my mons, and his stuff was faster than mine. Really annoying, difficult match it felt like at that point, and I was like, that was a really nice comeback. Nice game, very close game, despite it felt like I was really outplayed in the end, but before that it felt like a much closer game. But I managed to win the two other rounds, so it was nice. And then in the finals, I faced my round 5 opponent again, and the matchup was also quite similar there. It felt like it was in my favor. I did a couple of nice reads, heat waving into his Heatran when I expected him to protect and switch his other slot into Amoonguss, for example, which paid off, since he did actually do that. And then, yeah, I managed to just win from there. It was really nice. And so with that win, I also got a badge. It's a tournament series, and I won the Earth Badge tournament. So I'm going to play in another Champion of Champions tournament next week. Shall report from after that. Okay. We have a match. Do we have Tailwind? Looks like we can have Tailwind, yes. So the Roaring Moon here could be Dragon Dance, of course, but it sure looks like it's the Tailwind build. And the standard lead of Iron Hands and Kingambit is not as good into that as it is into Tornadoes, but it's still very nice. I do think I want Amoonguss here, just because he's got the it looks like the Rapid Strike Urshifu from the team comp. And the question is, how do I handle stuff like usually the fourth member here they can bring is either Landorus or Fluttermane. But he has Goldengo, and he has a bunch of physical attackers. All of his team, aside from Goldengo, is physical, so I think I want to bring Landorus here in the last slot. It's also nice to do a defensive switch turn 2 after Sword Stancing and Fake Outing turn 1. Switching out Iron Hands to reset Fake Out and go from there can be a nice way of approaching the match, depending on what he has. If he leads like Rillaboom, it's also a nice switch in. So we'll see. Again, I'll try not to cough. It's really hard right now, actually. I should have brought some water, but yeah, I'll try to manage. Okay, Urshifu and Iron Hands. This is a scary lead, honestly, because my Iron Hands is not very speedy. I do think, though, that he wants to fake out my Iron Hands and go for an attack into my Kingambit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get the fake out onto the... No, I'll try and get the wild charge into the Urshifu. Let's just be brave here. And then switch out into Amoonguss. Amoonguss isn't really threatened by anything he can do here, so it's nice. And then next turn I can Spore something, maybe. Force at the Rillaboom if he has it back. But we'll see what he's up to. Yeah, fake out my Iron Hands. Again, my Iron Hands is really slow. Yeah, Surging Strikes. This will hurt him more than me, so that is nice. Okay, helmet damage is always good. And then, of course, my Iron Hands will be out of commission for this turn. That is okay. In hindsight, I could have gone for the Terra Dragon and the Sword Stance there on Kingambit, but again, I dark type attacks are not very effective to either of his mons. Are you bringing in Rillaboom? I think you are, and I think you're bringing it in instead of Urshifu. So let's try and do this. Let's see what happens. Yeah, Urshifu goes out. This is Rillaboom. Or is it Goldengo? Oh, it's Rillaboom. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. He will be met by a nice punch to the face. Oh, we withdrew Iron Hands too. Is this Goldengo then? It is. Okay. Yeah, nice play by him. With them. The Spore won't do anything here, unfortunately, but that is fine. I think this next turn I want to. I think he's fake outing my Iron Hands, but there's not that much I can do about it. And Goldengo isn't really good here either. I think I want Amoonguss. But I think I want to try and go for a Wild Charge there, just so he doesn't get a free setup here with his Nasty Plot if he's got it. Getting the Intimidate drop on the Rillaboom is nice. Next turn we can U-turn it, we can even Terastallize and give the turn blast into the Rillaboom. It hits all of his mons pretty hard. Take out the Rilla or the Urshifu for sure and hit the... Yeah, it fakes out my Iron Hands, that's expected. And it's the Nasty Plot, yeah. The question is, what Terra are you? Are you Terra Dragon? Because then that's honestly really scary. And are you going to use this next turn to reposition again, or are you going to... Terra Dragon is one of the most common Terras now, I think, but I still would like to do that, I think, and switch out the Landers for the Kingambit. It will take the attacks from the Goldengo much better, especially considering the grassy terrain. Get some HP back. Yeah. Is it Terra Dragon? Yeah, it is. I like Terra Dragon. I use it as well in my Kingambit. It's nice. Yeah, make it rain. Oh, that did a bunch of damage to my Kingambit. That's unfortunate. Getting the attack is nice. Woodhammer to the hands. We take that. That's also good. Wild Charge. We do some chip damage at least. That's something at least, I guess. Goldengos are so annoying. I had a rough game against the Goldengo on Showdown before, so I managed to win that one though, so we'll see if we can do something here. Iron Hands would only go down if he doubles it with Rillaboom, so I do think I want to do that. Do I dare to set up a Sword Stance here? I mean, if he has Stomping Tantrum on the Rillaboom, that's really bad. But then again, I won't be KO'd. Maybe I will be KO'd if he doubles up into something. Yeah, let's just... we need some damage here on the board. Stats. Yeah, withdraws Rillaboom, that's nice. Are you protecting the... Iron Hand comes out. Okay. Also, sort of, yeah. Okay. So we did a null and void turn. Unfortunate for us there that we couldn't get any damage on the board. And I should have Sword Stance there for sure. Then his Rillaboom would be in, his Goldengo would be in a really bad spot here. I've done that, but yeah. So they're very annoying. And he's also faster than everything I've got. We can tell that from the terrain. I want to get damage on you anyway. He's only at +1 now. Yeah, Fake Out goes to the Protect, that's nice. And is it a Make It Rain or is it Shadow Ball? Another Nasty Drop, yeah, that's very scary. That's very cool. It's nice of you, sir. Yeah, yeah, some damage. We like that. We like all the damage we can get. So the question is, this turn, are you going to protect the Goldengo? Because I'm sort of tempted to go for the Terra on my... this is a pretty hard read. If I'm wrong here, that is really bad. But I think he's still a bit afraid of the Sucker Punch, so I think he wants to get some more damage on my Kingambit, I think. If he does go for Make It Rain here, then it's, yeah, it's well played by him. Protect, that's good. It's nice, we like that. Ring Punch, we'll take that, no problem. And I'll answer with a Sword Stance and a Drain Punch right back in his face, which, I mean, I'm showing him now that I read him pretty hard. My Iron Hand is quite healthy again, which is nice. And I don't think he dares to do anything other than attacking now. He should be getting some panic in. Oh, he nasty plotted. That's very nice. I had half a mind to go for the counter play there, or the protect indeed. Yeah, we'll live on 3. We like that. The Drain Punch is getting low, so it's all good. Is it less like plus? What's it at? Plus 5? It means that Shadow Ball will hurt. Yeah, is it plus 5? Are you protecting, sir? I think you are. We're getting into the hard reads now. Who withdraws the Iron Hands? Ah, it's the Rillaboom, of course. Yeah. Because the Fake Out will go before the ban thing we protected this turn. It did protect them. It's very nice play by my opponent. We have to sacrifice Kingambit here, unfortunately. It's really sad. We can try. I think I'll go for the double protect just because, but there's no way I'll get it. So I'll never get them. The good thing is though, we can bring down the Goldengo to very low HP, which is always nice. And we'll try this. Oh, I got it. Nice. So Fake Out or Grassy Glide goes into the protect. Yeah, Grassy Glide. And then we have the Make It Rain, I assume. Or is it Shadow Ball? It's Shadow Ball. Okay, plus 5 Shadow Ball from Goldengo. And we take that because we are Iron Hands and we are great at this. I think I want to keep doing that, and I think I want to do that just because there's no way anyway. I might as well. Yeah, of course it's faster. They're always faster. So, alright. So we're down to our last 2, which is really bad. And the question is what I want to lock into here. I want to lock into... My opponent played this really well. I should have counter cleaned that turn. It's so hard with all these. Feels like 50-50 moments almost. surely he's going to protect now, right? Because we want to get some more recovery, right? But I'll lock into Stomping Tantrum, and I'll try and Pollen Puff that. Yeah, of course it protects. I don't really want to KO the Rillaboom here though. Because then he will just bring out the... yeah, but that's a throw by me. I should have Pollen Puffed my Landers, for sure. I played that too fast. Because now I can just bring out the Iron Hands and fake out my Landers, which is unfortunate. Yeah, this is not this is way below what I needed to play to make this happen. Yeah, hello Iron Hands. We've seen you before. Yeah, let's just because both of my things die. It doesn't know though that I am Scarf. Granted, but yeah, we'll see. Maybe he can choke. No, he doesn't. Yeah, and then we have a Make It Rain, which doesn't do. It does way too much damage here. Oof. We'll play another one. It's a very nice play for my opponent. I need to navigate that with the Goldengo a lot better. Yeah, trainer named Haley. Maybe it was a girl. Apologies if I misgendered you, my dear opponent. Good games, anyway. Very nicely played. Our ranking is falling. Aaron. Yeah, more Tailwind stuff. We'll try the same leads here. We'll see what he does about that. His balance mode seems weaker though here. We do, again, we want a Mungus. And yeah, I do want Landorus here as well. Let's do the same four. There's no reason to mix up a almost winning form. No, not even almost winning. My opponent outplayed me quite harshly in that past game. But yeah, he's got the same basic team, only with what did my opponent previously had Iron Hands over the Tornadoes. It's a fun format. I can't wait for Regulation F, honestly. It's all Tailwind stuff and more Tailwind stuff with 3 different setters, something like that. 4. I mean, I've seen 10 of them. But... yeah, Tornado Tush. This is the ideal lead here against us, or for us, that is. So unless he's like Covert Cloak Urshifu, this is really nice for us. We'll just do this, and like ideally, he attacks with both of his mobs, and we get a speed drop onto the Kingambit. Yeah, the tech doesn't matter. Fake out goes into the protect. We don't care about that. Are you Bleakwind Storming, sir? I would like a speed drop here on my Kingambit. Just rain dance is okay. Yeah, so that means that the Surging Strikes will for sure hurt on both of my mons here. But I think we still take it. We're quite bulky. And I do want to do that. There's a good chance that he won't be knocked out by this. I'm not that heavily invested to attack, so if he's heavily invested into bulk, then he will live this. But it will probably still be fine. We'll do this, of course. that's considerable damage. But you know, it's an Earthfoot in the rain. It's to be expected. Are you Bleak Windstorming as well? Yeah. But Kingambit lives, it can get a speed drop. Yes! That's so nice. I had like it twice in the tournament. I got Bleak Windstormed with these two, and then my opponent managed to drop the speed of my Iron Hands, but not the Kingambit. So yeah, this is how you want to start a game with this team. We like this a lot. Trainers goes bye-bye. We don't like you. Leave the meta here, please. I was talking to another player from the tournament. He messaged me afterwards. The +4 and Rillaboom. Okay, so we do want to spend the next turn protecting with the Kingambit and switching out the Iron Hands for the So this is not that good since he's got double priority on his side now, but I want to do that. I want to protect just to see what he's up to. Likely the Arcanine is choice banded, so we want to see what he locks into, and the next turn we can KO the Arcanine before it can move. Well, he hasn't spent his Terra, so that's yeah, we see that now. Okay. Did you read that? Did you like go for Terra Fairy here? Is it Terra Fairy? Yeah, it's Terra Fairy. That's a bit annoying. I can get uncomfortable if he has Terra Blast into my Iron Hands. But depending on what happens here, next turn we can fake out, of course. Goes to the Kingambit. And yeah, he locks into Terra Blast and he doubles into my. That's very nice. I like that. So, I do think I want to try and go for the KO onto the Arcanine. Grassy Glide might pick us up here. I'm not exactly sure about that calc. We didn't even go for it. That's nice. Okay, so he's gone. It's a +4. Sucker Punch with Blacklands. Kingambit just does so much damage in these cases. Rillaboom will get a stopping tantrum for nothing because he's grass. He just goes with a wood hammer for lots of damage. That's cool. I want to protect next turn with Kingambit again, switching to my mushroom. Just to eat another wood hammer. Then he just cancels, of course. We're up 4-1, so that's what you want to do against some of these Tailwind teams. It's usually quite effective strategy, at least for game 1. Then, of course, in a best-of-3 setting, some players will definitely adapt to that because they will notice that you are prepared for that. So, but then the good thing is, as well as Neil said he was in a video with Cloverbells, and he talked about this, how the Tailwinds team there. Balancing mode is usually like Rillaboom, and we've got Amoonguss, which is overall a much better balanced Pokemon, so we can outbalance them. Which didn't work in game 1 here today, granted, but I did my best. My opponent played really well. Okay, one more game, and let's see. We're up against Blaze, number 897, and another Tailwind team. Okay, this Tailwind team, though, again, we have a bunch of different stuff here, though. He's got the Chi-Yu, which is scary. He's got the Amoonguss, which is also scary. He's got the Ogerpon, which is scary. And his own Landorus. And the Goldego. So I do think I actually don't want to lead Kingambit here. I want to lead Iron Hand still, because it's good into everything except for Landorus. And I want to lead Heatran. And my Heatran is Terra Grass, which feels like it could be really good into his team. Chi-Yu will hit us hard for with the dark attacks. I want Vladimir here, and I do think I want Landorus just to be able to switch into his Landorus, switch into his Ogerpon, or do I want my Amoonguss against his Amoonguss and his Ogre Pawn. No, I want Heatran Landorus, and do think I need something a bit more speedy in the back. The question is, does he dare to go for the Tailwind stuff here? So his partner is likely Goldingo, which can be annoying, but we're pretty good into that with Heatran. It's much better Goldingo counter than what we had in game 1. So let's see what we can do here. Okay. I think this is fine. First turn, I think I want to fake out the Mushroom. I want to set up a substitute to future-proof from any spores onto the Heatran. Then I can't do much to the Mushroom. Maybe if he's Terra Water, depending on what the Goldingo does, I might want to just go Heat Wave and Wild Charge into the Amoonguss next turn, just to make sure he doesn't get a free spore here to my Iron Hands. That would be annoying. But we shall see. Immediate Terastallization here from him. Yeah, we like that. And it's water. It's fine. I think it's going to Nasty Plants. Or is it going to... Of course. It's the trick! So he has a free spore here. I just don't think I want to do that though. And we're looking at likely like a late game cleanup with Flutter main. Yeah, even withdraw, so that's nice. Have this Heat Wave, please. That is... oh, that's Landorus, okay. Psyshock. So, another cool tech. Oh, that's nice damage then. It's really nice damage, honestly. We like that. I want to just U-turn out here. And I want to protect. Yeah, I want to do that. Because I don't want him to break my substitute and attack me. To Heatran. I want to just U-turn out. I just go to the Rock Slide, okay. Oh, and he's also jolly max speed, which is what I am too. That's funny. It's an interesting set. Make it rain for very little damage here. Yeah, I should have just tantrumed. Yeah. So the question is what I want to lock into with my Iron Hands here. We want to Wild Charge whenever the Mushroom comes back. I don't dare to make the redo. I don't think we need to. We're not in that dire of a situation. I think we're ahead here. I'm still behind the sub. Yeah, he withdraws that one, of course. Does it go into... yeah, he does. But my Heatran is faster, so as long as we don't miss, then the Wild Charge will go into the Amoonguss anyway. Yeah, that did nothing, despite me losing my... Oh, okay, that was... It doesn't matter with the best, it goes with the defense. Yeah, and even a burn. That's nice. It'll cut a bit more into the bulk there on it. Yeah, we have to see what he has as the fourth one now. Soon. Yeah. Are you citrus? Otherwise he'll die to the burn damage here. Yeah, he's citrus. Okay. So we might not see the fourth, but next turn we can for sure pick up the KO onto the Amoonguss if it doesn't switch out, and then we can just take it from there. Citrus Berry Amoonguss, pretty good. I'm liking Rocky Helmet just because of Urshifu being so common. Yeah, I do think I want to. Maybe I'll just switch out here. I'll go into my Landorus, and I'll try and Earth Power the Amoonguss. If he goes for like Protect and Stomping Tantrum or Protected Earthquake, that's very nice by him. And he'll break my sub, but that's about it. I don't want him to spore anything, so this feels safer. Yeah, even withdraws, goes into his fourth, which will be Ogre Pawn. Okay, yeah, that's nice by him. Maybe we should Terastallize. It's a very nice play by him there with the U-turns. Maybe I should Terastallize the Landorus instead. Earth Power for no damage at all. That's fine. I could U-turn here, but I can backfire very hard. Either of his could protect, and then I'm stuck if I make a wrong guess. And I just want to go back into Iron Hands, Terastallize the Heatran to more or less ignore what the Ogre Pawn is doing, and go for another Earth Power here. I'm actually really liking Terra Grass Heatran. Terra Fairy has been suiting me well too, but this one is nice. It's also fast, as it's a modest max speed. And Neil decided to like outspeed gas. Spiky Shield there, of course. So protects there from the. No, it's not. So we just Earth Power you. It's nice. So the Spore. We can take a Spore. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. I think this turn I just want to go for the Heat Wave. Get some damage onto the Ogre Pawn too. It's neutral anyway, so we'll burn a Sleep turn as well. Go for the Drain Punch there. This is going really slowly, but try not to make too hard of reads here, because things can backfire very quickly in this game sometimes. Yeah, Iron Cudgel into the Iron Hands, the Sleeping Iron Hands. Okay, yeah. For the KO. And the Heat Wave does not pick up the Amoonguss. Does it break my sub? Yeah, it did. That's unfortunate, but not entirely unexpected either. I can go down to the burn, and this endgame does feel a bit tricky here now. I think I still want to send out Landorus. I want to get the Intimidate down on both of his mons. And next turn, I do think I want to. He doesn't even know my fourth yet, but he has seen me do. I have to push my trigger further. Maybe you wouldn't see that otherwise. I can sacrifice my Landorus here. I can just go for a Rock Slide, and I want to protect the Heatran just to see where it locks into with his Landorus. Miss something. Overpawn. It's fine. Do a bit of chip damage. And I flinch him as well. Yeah, that's unfortunate for you. IB Cudgel comes out. So we didn't see the lock-in though. That is very annoying. We don't like seeing that, honestly. That said though, Stomping Tension will pick up my Flatterman here for sure. Let's go for Rock Slide. Let's go for the flinches. Dazzling Him comes out. Yeah, just picks up both KOs. Nice. Nice. If I had flinched then it would have been uncomfortable. Double flinch would have been really uncomfortable. That's like it's only a path to victory, and I could protect to leftovers stall as well. So it would have been slow for him, but you know, these games, a couple of flinches, a couple of critical hits there would have been really unfortunate. But alright, I'm gonna call it there, and I'll see you soon. It looks like my Switch also turned off right now, so we're everything's just shutting down. But have a good time and take care of each other.